Hi everyone, it's Emma here, and today we're doing a new art journal page in a new art journal, first page in this book. So this is a Ranger art journal, and it's one of the small sized ones. And first of all, what we're going to do is just go over the page and give it a good coat of heavy white gesso, just to prepare the page ready for everything that we're going to put on top of it. And then I'm just going to cover that with a big paintbrush. Okay, so now that the page is primed and ready, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover both pages in lots of stamps. So I have a hell of a lot of stamps here, and you don't need all these stamps. But these stamps sort of all go along with the theme of my page today, and that theme is life path numbers. So I'm going to go ahead using a archival ink pad in black, and I'm going to go and stamp these images in various locations. They don't have to be perfect, this is just going to be a background, and it's going to be quite faded after we've put lots of different things on top of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get cracking. Okay, so all my images are now stamped, so I'm going to start adding some colour to the page, and to do that I'm going to be using some gelatos. So first of all, I'm going to take a blue gelato, and I'm just going to go over the page with this and then smear it around with my finger. These are also water soluble, so if you don't want to smear it around with your finger, you can put a bit of water on there and push it around with a brush, and they blend together really nicely. Right, now that I'm happy with the colour of the background, I'm going to go ahead and seal that with some soft matte gel from Prima. I'm just going to brush that on with a paintbrush and cover the 2 pages just to seal it. Because if I want to add anything watery over the top of that after, it might start to move about. So let's just give it a cover up. So now I'm just going to do a quick bit of stenciling using these Tim Holtz and this Finnavar stencil and some black Deco Art Media modelling paste. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out some elements from some 7 Dot Studio papers, and this one is from the Fortune Teller collection. Sorry, these 2 are from the Fortune Teller collection. I've used this one quite a bit, but I'm going to cut some of the tarot cards from this one and this circle here from this one. I'm just going to cut them using scissors. Alright, so now that I've cut out my elements from the papers, I'm going to use a Tim Holtz Distress Ink palette, and this is permanent ink, and I'm going to use Vintage Photo, which is this one here, and I'm just going to edge the elements with the ink using this little ink blending tool, just to give them more of an aged feel. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding on my little cutout pieces, and I'm going to glue those down using soft matte gel. I'm also going to glue over the top of them again so that the surface is non-porous, so that I can then add on some permanent ink afterwards. Right, so now I'm going to do some shading around the stuck down pieces, and I'm going to do that using a Stabilo or pencil, which is water soluble, and a water brush as well. Now that is why I put down the matte gel, so that when I go on top of here with this and then use the water to spread it about, it's not going to make the other layers underneath run anywhere. Right, and going back to that Tim Holtz Distress Pad, I'm going to use the ground espresso rather, which is this bottom one here, and the blending tool. And I'm just going to darken up the edges of the page just to make them pop a bit more. Okay, to finish the page off, I'm going to add a sentiment, and I'm going to put it inside one of these ornate plates from Tim Holtz. And the sentiment that I'm going to use is again from the 7 Dot Studio Fortune Teller collection, and this is the word sticker sheet. So I'm going to choose a sentiment from that, and I'm also going to use one of these stickers from the Fortune Teller collection as a backing underneath the ornate plate. So I'm just going to have a play around and see which one I like the best and where I want the placement first. Okay, and so there we go. So that is my finished Fortune Life Path journal page. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.